Hi, this is Gigi. Welcome to iControl channel. This is our episode number 11, but technically this could be our first episode also because this is going to be the first roar episode, which means this episode is dedicated to ASMs aspiring to become RSM. And the name of the episode is 3. We are calling this episode 3, and there is a reason. In a moment you will get to know about that. So we'll start with groups of ASMs, and there are clearly 3 groups. Let's take a look. The first group 1, belongs to the premier MBAs. Second group goes to the other MBAs, and the third group is for non-MBA. For an example, I am a non-MBA. Okay. Now, when you look at the designation, there are always 2 designations. One is area sales manager, and the other designation is senior area sales manager. And we will provide directions for both, but we will not deal with group 1 in this episode. Total idea is to focus on group 2 and group 3. देखिए, ASM to RSM journey has phases. It's a very tough journey. So let me give you some process about this journey and some clarity. Okay, what is the journey? ASM has to become senior ASM, and senior has to become RSM. Now we must understand a concept. This concept is called next level versus destination. What is the obvious destination for an ASM? To become RSM, or in between become senior ASM. Now, between these destinations, there are certain thing called next level. You have to cross successfully the next levels, and next levels are nothing but milestones, and you must know how to deal with these milestones. So let me give you 2 examples about it, one for the ASM, the other one for the senior ASM. As indicated, let me give you 2 examples. We'll start with the ASM example. Now, once you become ASM from sales executive, what really happens is your span of control goes up by miles. Now, how to deal with that? That is your critical milestone, and you must develop influence. Your influence has to be much more than what it used to be, because now you cannot go to every place with a helicopter. You have to exert all your influence across your team to get the desired result. Now, when you go to the senior ASM's example, they have to find opportunity. They have to go at times beyond target, or to achieve target. When one idea is not working, they have to find out a lot of opportunities. Now, how to do that? So one next level or milestone is that until and unless you have a data grip, you will not be able to find opportunities. So what are we telling? We are telling that ASM to senior ASM, or senior ASM to RSM, during this journey, you have to manage milestones successfully. Winning formula is managing milestones or next level. You must remember that the slide that is in front of you, this is super critical. You cannot have a misstep or a false step once you are going to the next level. Now again we'll come back to 3. As we said, there are 3 groups of ASMs. There are 3 groups of RSMs also. Now what are these groups? Let's take a close look. देखिए, RSM is often a very misunderstood designation. If you look at this chart or slide, you will see that group 1, the RSM group 1, is someone who manages the branch or the region. For instance, branch manager of East. So we are not dealing with this group who is the head of the branch. We are talking about the other 2 groups. The group 2 RSM is essentially someone who looks after certain states of a branch. We are talking about that group. And there is another group who are also doing RSM equivalent role. Suppose they are managing certain functions like customer marketing, sales operations, stuff like that. So essentially, some are clear cut sales role and some are sales support role. So you have to understand that. And we will deal with group 2 and group 3, that how can a senior ASM become an RSM, which means in this case a RSM who is handling a couple of states, or an RSM who is handling a few functions. This is just to give you ample clarity. We will have to come back to 3 again, because the senior ASMs have got 3 options. So one is the branch sales option, second option is the branch sales support option, and the third one is head office sales support option. So now we'll be giving you the roadmap for each one of them, and we will have some special guests who will give you really scientific ideas that how should you approach this role, keeping in mind these 3 options. Dekho, my dear friends, it is definitely tough from a ASM to senior ASM to RSM. Definitely tough. There is no two way about it. But at the same time, it is not impossible. So if I articulate, it is tough and possible. Go for it. That's all for the day. Hope you understood about the 3 groups of ASMs and RSMs and the possible roadmaps. And you would have also understood about the concept of next level milestone, that there is no direct journey to the destination. You have to negotiate with the milestones or the next level. And here comes a good news for you. Our first ROAR batch for the ASM to RSM journey is commencing from 1st of October. If you are interested to join our modules or to know more about our program, please connect with us. How to connect with us? Very easy. Go to my LinkedIn profile, our telephone number, email address, everything is given there. Choose your method and get connected. All the very best. Of course, we'll see you in the next week with a very important episode. It is called AM to PM, and we are hoping to get a very important guest with us. Till then, all the very best, and thank you very much, and God bless.